There you go. Can you guys see me now? Can you see me and hear me? Because before I was talking to you and I didn't get anything back. How are we today? Awesome. Candace, I owe you a reading. Well, I don't owe it to you, but um, you donated last time and we were in such a flow that we didn't necessarily get a chance to um, give you like a formal reading. So I'm going to go ahead into that today since you're here. I'm feeling called to it. And the message that I'm getting is, well, first of all, how are we doing today? Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you guys that share. I'm not going to push it anymore because, I don't know, it just doesn't really serve anymore. I've been having a really beautiful evolution and growth over the past couple of days. And I think you'll hear a lot about it with the thing that me and Jessica are posting. We're posting it on this page, which is soon going to be Violet Pathways for the both of us. And we're posting a podcast or a conversation that we had. But this step into the new paradigm of abundance, the feeling of it, the knowing what it is and what it's not, right? But also knowing that, again, this spirit uses this analogy with me. You don't have to stand near the burning building. We know that the buildings are burning. We know that the old paradigm, the way things used to be, it's slowly dying, and it's not even. It doesn't. We don't have to do anything to do it. We don't have to pick ourselves up and go save the world because that's not what we're here for. We're here to begin to trust the connection that we have so that we can build something new, right? And that it's going to be individual in your own lives, your own businesses, your own ways of living. Perhaps it's a lot of the same that we look at now, but it's just us operating from a heart space in a more aware place, and we're not unconsciously being brought in and out of all these different situations. So, Spirit is saying they want, or, I was asking them, like, what kind of flow is going to be best served for the collective for all of you today. And what I got was the World card and the Four of Swords. And this is telling me that, rest and security, like resting your mind from the world, from things that are happening around you, from things that are unfolding, things that you're waiting for, whatever, right? So that's sort of the flow we're going to be on today. Amen. Thank you. Amen. Guides, angels, ancestors, ascended masters, beings of love and light, those that walk with us, those that nurture us, inspire us, grow us, show us a new paradigm, give us every tool and advantage possible to find the best way forward. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for not giving up on us. And thank you for allowing us to be incarnated at this time. Please guide me in the divine perceptions and information and perspectives and messages that are needing to come through for the collective. Allow me to completely be tuned in to the heavenly realms and nothing else. Thank you. Archangel Michael, please protect against any distorting energies and or intentions, and escort these energies to a place of evolution or dissolution. If it's coming from within us, allow a space of calmness so that we may perceive it without our own distortions. Thank you. And with that being said, let us begin. And we love you. Thank you. Amen, amen, amen. All right, so I'm going to start with Nada. For some reason, I feel like Nada, you're needing a message today. We're truly blessed to be alive right now, and it's so easy now to tap into that attitude of gratitude or that frequency. Hi, Sam. Guides, angels, ancestors, thank you so much. So you guys are aware. Oh, you guys are aware that I also do donated reading. So if anybody feels like you want a more extended reading, it's no longer the $20 minimum. Now it's whatever it is that you feel guided to, whatever feels right, whatever feels expansive, right? Whatever feels good. Guides, angels, ancestors, thank you so much. That is the new frequency of abundance, right? We don't need to hold expectations for what we're going to receive. We just know and trust we're going to receive it, and we put our best foot forward in the best energy possible. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Martha. Guides, angels, ancestors, thank you so much. Raphael, thank you. I know you want to leave, but chill out for 1 second. Why don't you sit up here? What does Nada need to hear today, Divine? What messages do you have for Nada, Scott? Please connect into her guides, angels, ancestors, those that have walked with her. Ooh. Okay. Nada, I'm seeing that you have some things going on right now. Maybe I'm feeling like it's family things or anniversaries or like a family gathering. There's something. Hi, Danny. There's something of a family get together that there's like something that's bringing everybody together. Let's just put it that way. And there's something about you wanting to make peace or whatever. It's like there's something coming around here that's putting you in a space where you're feeling very unspecial, right? You're feeling very, you don't even know why, right? Why am I so triggered? Why am I so whatever? I don't know if this has happened yet, but the Wheel of Fortune is telling me this might be like an annual thing or like an event or something. That's kind of what I'm getting from it. And I have the Page of Cups and the Three of Cups. So it feels like you're coming into this group. There's people that you're trying to come in on the right foot with, but it just feels like, again, we don't need to stand near the burning building. If you've been connected to me, guided to me in some way, I'm sorry to tell you, even though I'm not sorry, that you're not going to be able to acclimate to the world as it is, right? We're meant to build a new one, right? And I know that that sounds really radical and really confusing. And how do I get there? And what does that mean? What it means is that people that don't hold that energy are going to, it doesn't mean you can't be around them, but it means that you're expecting a kind of fulfillment or a kind of result that you're never going to get from them, right? It's like wanting validation from that person that never wanted to fuck with you, right? Or never wanted to see your wealth or potential, right? So it feels like it's not that these people are negative towards you. It just feels like you're not going to get the energy that you want from it. And that's what I'm getting. And Spirit wants you to manage your expectations with that because it's not about you. It's not a reflection of you, right? You don't have to prove yourself to anybody. Okay? Guides, angels, ancestors, thank you so much. Did anybody donate? Oh, my bad. I thought I got something. Let me clear these notifications. Of course. Okay. So now I want to see what's going on with. Let me know, like, talk to me, guys. Let me know who's here. Let me know. Hi, Adrienne. Hello, dog. Adrian's here. Nada's here. Danny's here. Martha's here. Sam Medina's here. Let me know what's going on. Say hi so that I can see who I'm resident with reading next. And I'm definitely going to get into Candace after that. Okay? So, Candace, hold tight. I just feel like there's somebody else I should be reading. Martha. Martha, you keep sending a comment, but I can't see it. So I don't know what you're sending. Is it like a GIF or something? Or an emoji? If you're playing me, please don't let it show. Oh, okay. I can't see it from here. So sorry, but thank you for those that are sending stars. Okay, let's see. What does Adrian need to hear today? Guides, angels, ancestors, thank you so much. Please tune into Adrian's energy. Oh, happy birthday, Adrian. I hope you had a good birthday. Yes. Thank you, Candace. I love that comment. Thank you. Hi, Jessica, excuse me. This was for Adrian. Thank you, Wandy. I guess you guys are sending stars. I don't know how that works, but I appreciate it. Okay. So what I'm seeing for you is, and happy birthday, by the way. You're letting go. You're letting go. Hey, I knew this was gonna happen. This is kind of distracting me for a second. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you liked the video. Thank you. Oh, gotcha. Okay, that's cool. Stop it. I know. I know. Okay. So it feels like you're finally letting go of this. To be honest, this burden. It feels like you're no longer. Rafi, please. You're no longer playing the same game you were before. It just feels like um, you're not in the energy of like what drives you guys crazy, all of you, right? And I'm talking about like the family, like the unit, like the things that you're doing and the way you're coping with this change in this life and what you're not allowed to do now, what you can't do and what you can do. It's like you're not letting it take it from you anymore. There's something about you guys finding a solution finally to that problem. But it also feels like your solution is unconventional. And I've been telling you this for a while too. Um, and with that is the possibility that you're going to be dealing with people around you that you may have respected or may not have respected that are going to doubt you. Shh. Quiet. You've been such a good boy today. Okay? Okay. So next is Candace. I want to do Candace. I want to see what's going on. Guys, angels, ancestors, thank you so much, which I'm sure it's all beautiful stuff. Right? Take in the scenery. Take in the sounds. Even Rafi barking. All of them things we cannot control. And there's a beauty in that, right? And thank you, Wandy, for shouting out my earlier video. It's so prevalent, and I really hope you guys get what you need from it. With this guides, angels, ancestors. It's starting to get really cold, and I think it's going to rain again. So I might have to take this back into the car at some point. You're tired and you feel like you can't go on, Candace. There's this thing about you like feeling like all my strength is gone. Good. I'm glad. You see, that goes to that dream. And we have the Five of Cups in the reverse as well. And not that you guys really need to know the cards to be able to understand the message that I'm delivering, but I think it's important. It's important for one reason or another. But Candace, I'm feeling like it's almost like you're expecting a result that's going to be draining, that's going to be like, it's going to take it all out of you. But in reality, you have a false perception of what's going to unfold. So Spirit is saying it's like you're tired and you assume that when you get to that finish line, that they're going to be like, all right, another 2 miles. And really what they're going to say is, all right, here's the tent area. Here's your luxury suite because you worked so hard and you get to chill here for a second. You know what I mean? It's a good time for you. It's a good experience. It's like, there's so much available to you, but all you have to do is put yourself out there, right? This is the time. And it's not about pushing you to do something you're not ready to do. But I have to bring this inside. I feel very distracted out here. And I feel like my intuition is telling me to go inside. So give me a second, guys. It's a good thing my car is right here. Nope. Nope. Go. Okay. All right, I'm here. I'm back. Thank you for your patience, y'all. So as I was saying, Candace, thank you. I know, I just felt the need. My intuition was telling me to come back to the car. It's gonna probably start raining. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little chilly today in Michigan, I'm not gonna lie. It's been hot the past couple days, but I'm trying to rest this down properly. I know what to do. There we go. There we go. The cup holder. Who would have thought? Okay. Okay. So let's see. Well, we already shuffled this deck, and they want me to keep using it, so let us keep using it. Yeah, everybody's talking about the heat, right? It feels like, Candace, there's an opportunity that's going to be invited to you, or like there's something that you are, whether it's from spirit or somebody specific, but it feels like you're being invited into something, and you're like, it's a flow, is what they're telling me. And it feels like something that it's like something that you've been procrastinating on for so long, and it might just be you putting yourself out there, or there might even be like a perspective. It's a whole 72 in Staten Island. Hi, Mumsy. Let's just see what the cards say to it, because I don't want to elaborate too much on that last message. Hi, Delilah. Long time no see, darling. Okay. So we have the Hermit in the reverse. Yeah, there's something that you don't want to like go in. Like there's a process. You're distracting yourself right now. Spirit is saying there's a lot. I'm seeing that there's a lot that you can actually access right now and get into, and things that like you are energetically in alignment and preparation of being able to tap into and do, and you're just not letting yourself do it. It's something of a fear, or it's like a fear of change or whatever, but this fear of change has been debilitating for far too long. That's okay, Delilah. It's okay. um, I'm not trying to, they really want me to deliver this message, because it feels like um, you've lost faith, or you lost hope, you lost the passion to move beyond it. There's something about you losing touch with that feeling, right? Because your cup is empty. So therefore, you don't feel fear of failure or change. Yes, and it's a debilitating fear, or failure of failure and change. But who cares? You get to a point right now. Look at my thing says 111 miles till it's empty, right? 111 miles there. Let's see what other like the numbers are all around us, right? And when it comes to you, it's just like spirit is like, we there's only so many times we need to confirm it, and we just need you to put yourself in a space, not need, but we desire, based on your desires, for you to put yourself into a place where you can receive the flow that we're inviting, right? The flow that we're inviting. Hi, I speak my truth. Hi. There's a lot of messages that you need to deliver. Thank you, Wandy, for your donation. There's a lot of messages that I feel you need to deliver, whether you know it or not, right? Not need to. Remove the need with desire, right? There's a lot of truth and power and peace and balance that comes with you stepping into your power. And this is the thing, right? This is the switch. A lot of people that are spiritually enlightened, or on a path of spiritual awakening, are put in families where you have to end up leading the ship. And it doesn't mean that you force them to change or anything like that. It just means that you set the tone for what it is that you desire. You set the tone. You. Yes, synchronicities have been at an all-time high right now. But you keep waiting. You keep trying to find the flow within the form and structure that your husband and that all your family members and everybody puts in place. You know what I mean? And it's not anything to them, work and everything else, right? But it's about you strengthening your frequency and your connection and your flow into this new paradigm, knowing that you don't have to change the world, and you're needed, and your sensitivity, your kind heart, your warmth, your um, empathy. These are all things that are needed, right? So why hold it back and know that you're going to be blessed in return for it? And that's a message for so many, right? And I'm going to see what else comes out because I think there's other messages here for you too. Yeah, you have guides and angels and a spirit team that is just waiting to they're excited. They've already been working with you. They've already been strong with you. You already know some things, right? But there's an opportunity for you to like have like a really thank you, spirit, like a really feminine based experience, meaning truly like life-changing visions and things like that that put things into uh position for you, you know. But I got a donation from um Wandy. So, you know, Wandy, excuse me, which one am I in? Nope. My bad. So after this reading, I'm going to go into Wandy's reading. But if you want to stick around and you want to wait, I will get to as many people as I feel drawn to, okay? And just receive the flow, Anthony, of whatever it is that is being delivered, because you probably came in at the moment where a message was for you. That tends to happen a lot with my lives, too. Guides, angels, ancestors, thank you. Thank you, spirits. It's a very powerful, like, you know, when people say they have these events that happen spiritually, these visions, these outer body experiences or whatever, you know what I mean, these near death experiences. I'm not saying you're going to have a near death experience, but you're going to have a very profound experience, and then you're going to be invited into a series of them. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to set up your expectation here, because that's not the point. It's not about you expecting these things to happen. It's about saying that you're going to have all the support you need. Yes, ease and flow. So you are already on this, and spirit is kind of confirming this for you, that this change for you going back to the heart, right? And realizing that the structures of family and work and friends and everything that you have going for you and all the different sectors of your life, they don't hold the awareness to be able to lift you up and to shine a light on you for who you are. So you have to begin to do it yourself. It's a path that all of us go through, right? Especially those of us that are sensitive or healers or empaths or light workers or whatever, right? Let's see if there are any final messages for you. And then we'll move on to Miss Wandy. Yeah, they're saying you're expecting something to turn out terribly when in reality, could it be possible that you just stating what you want, even though you might have had pushback or weird energy in the past, just stating what you want now and standing by it in your truest, most authentic energy will allow it to occur? Like everybody will just get out of the way and just let it happen? Is it possible that everybody could end up in the place that they're supposed to be by you honoring yourself, right? Or in the right? There's just something about you misinterpreting what a potential consequence could be, and that's a big part of it too. They want you to look at what your expectations are if you don't show up in a certain way that Candace is used to showing up, and everybody's used to Candace showing up as. But God bless you, darling, and thank you for your support. And I'm glad I was able to tune into you today. So let's see. Wandy. Guides, angels, ancestors, ascended masters, beings of love and light, those that walk with us, thank you for everything you do for us on a daily. We're so very blessed and thankful. Wandy, you watch the video, that's going to make this so much more sweeter, right? Because I can kind of apply it to you, that message. Ooh, those messages. Hold on, I don't have any room here. Much better. Guides, angels, ancestors, ascending masters, beings of love and light. What do Wandy's guides, angels, and ancestors need her to know? You are the ones walking with her, and you deserve to be heard. Thank you. Hi, Stephanie. Thank you. Oh, good, Candace. I'm glad you guys liked it. I'm glad you liked it. Wow, it's so cool, the impact that things can have. I'm glad you guys receive the stuff I do, because it's why I do it. Guides, angels, ancestors. The cards are not coming out, Wandy. Hold on. Oh, good. Uh-oh. Wandy, you're having a falling out with someone you care about? Or there's some kind of like conflict here? You're trying to help someone? I don't know what's going on here. And they are refusing it? Or is it you? It's not you. Hi, Rebecca. Hi, Bianca. It's a pleasure to see you guys. Wandy, hold on. It feels like you're being misunderstood here. It's coming from you. This is all coming from you, right? You're being misunderstood, and it feels like awesome. Well, greetings from America, and thank you for stopping in. You're most welcome here. Let's see. Yeah, there's something of like I was telling you, new people are going to come into your life, and it's something of like a really good close friend of yours. Oh, this is about two things. So this is about like people falling out of resonance in your life, and this is about also you going through a grieving process of things you didn't get to say, right? Well, people, it's like it feels like there might have been somebody in your life that tried to help you see your potential, and now that you're starting to see like the true light of who you are, it's like you're realizing something that someone said. I hope this is making sense. Yes, it is. Thank you, Spirit. There's someone here that is like you're flashing back to moments where they would say things to you, and it didn't register, and now that you are learning what you're learning, it like makes sense. Little things that they were saying. It's gonna happen. Like, I just feel like there's this healing process that you're going through because there's a lot of grief, and you have this thing about shutting off, like, or going numb. Sometimes I think you can go numb, or just like have like a blanket emotion that sort of just takes over everything, so there's not so much of an awareness of what your emotions are, like anger or just sadness, right? Shut off, yeah. But they're saying like you have a lot of grieving to do, and there's people in spirit here. Is a female, Queen of Swords in the reverse. This is somebody who may have like, oh, she just passed, so she's not an ancestor. Okay, so that's what it is. It's a friend. It's like a friend that passed, um, and she's kind of like, she's kind of been building you up, and you don't realize, like, she's in the ethers and she's sending you this energy, and she's, yeah. Oh, I just felt warm when you said my Kathy. She was always trying to show you like a better way, like, oh, she was a bright person, and she didn't really realize it. Oh, that's so sweet. Candace is sending you love, I'm assuming, Wandy. Well, I'm sure she sends love to everyone, but she's deliberately, yeah. It is definitely the throat chakra. There's something about you speaking your truth and feeling brave enough to speak your truth, and like not editing yourself so much and being freer, right, with the way you move and things you say. Like sometimes the truth is the truth, and that's it. Like that's what it needs to be for you. And it feels like you struggle with that right now, or you are struggling with that. It just, but you also don't know fully how you feel to know what to say. And there's something that you want to say to a particular someone, and you know who I'm talking about. And she's coming through to tell you, like, you just need to say it. Like, there's some things that you need to say and you need to get off your chest. Um, there's some kind of point of contention or things that you sacrifice, is what she's showing me. Um, right. More so than before. Right. Now, and this time, that's what's important. But they're showing me like this, how do I put it? Event that would have caused you to sacrifice something that hurt you, if that makes sense. Like she's showing me this, and it has to do with him, right? So it would have been his choice, or it would have been like his influence that kind of pushed you into something that you didn't want, or um, made you not attend somewhere that you needed to go to, right? There's something of like you realizing as you're going through this healing how much you have sacrificed, and you are going through a grieving process for losing this connection. And it feels like you want to be in the better now, but that's not where the better is. The better, she's saying, like, you have to go through the process of healing it. There's so many things that you just learn to live with it, rather than dealing with it, loving on it, and you're learning. So I'm not trying to make you feel like you're not doing something you're supposed to be doing. But what she's saying is like, this is the path that you're signing up for. So it's a little more clarity than you had before, okay, of what to expect, not even expect. Um, sure, what to match to, right? And what you're needing to match to energetically is a healing, right? So I would even, it's, you're doing that already. You're speaking to your therapist, right? You're doing all of this stuff and you're getting this stuff off your chest. And maybe it's that too. You're not fully sharing all the things, right? But this is part of it. I guess she's even saying it's already happening. So it could even just be validation to say, you're doing it. You're doing it. Before you wasn't able to communicate all this stuff, and now you are, maybe. And I know I sound questionable today, but I'm very sure of the kind of message I'm receiving, but I'm learning how to be more broad in my receiving of the message, because sometimes it comes in different ways. And I want to leave room for you to be able to interpret how it matches to your life, right? It's just another way that I'm growing as a reader. You have like a passion. Once all of this stuff is peeled back layer by layer by layer, which is a beautiful process that you've agreed to, and it's going to make you feel better and better and better. You're also learning your truth, and you're learning what bothers you and what doesn't bother you. You bring in clarity and awareness to so many things that you've already experienced. So all of these things and these patterns and these relationships we've been in, you're able to look back with all of this light that you now have, and be able to see everything for what it was. And it makes certain things stick out that kind of make you sick to your stomach, like where you were manipulated, or where you manipulated, or where you did things, or where you fell into, you know what I mean? Um, and this is all normal, right? And this is something they're validating you in your process right now. And you're questioning, like, sometimes, is this leading anywhere? Like every once in a while you have that doubt, and spirit is saying this is just us coming through to let you know that it's working. What you're doing, you're evolving this, you're adding momentum to it, and we're honoring you in that, and we're going to support you in so many ways. You know what I mean? Some ways that you recognize and some ways that you don't, but we're going to be here for you. And especially Kathy, you know what I mean? She has an affinity to you, because you guys are very similar in your frequency and your messages. If she would have come to me in her living days, she would have told me a lot of the same. I would have told her a lot of the same things, is what I'm trying to say. I did have a good day. It was rainy here, so it was a good break from the sun. So that was nice to take a break and to just relax. And then it stopped raining, so I took Rafi for a walk in the park. And then I decided to go live with you guys. You're getting a lot of validation, Wendy. You have so much to look forward to, and I understand needing the upliftment every so often, you know, because that's how I was. And if I am a small part of your awakening and empowerment process, then I am so glad to even be a part of that. But let's give glory to the divine, because if it wasn't for the divine, I wouldn't be receiving the messages, and you wouldn't be given the support to be able to carry them out and to be able to match to everything that is possible, right? The divine needs a little extra glory today. So if you're not in your gratitude or saying thanks, I would definitely do so, because I just feel like they're doing so much on such a major scale in the ethers for us in this transition and this change. You know, I normally don't answer questions without a donation, Rebecca, but I'll go ahead and answer yours. Why not? I feel generous, okay? And I'm thankful. Okay, Spirit. I'm getting yes, he's going to see a lot of things, but he's also going to be very impulsive. And he's not going to be honest with you about everything he's doing, but you will be at peace because you trust him. I know that sounds wild, but you trust him. He's going to make some mistakes, sure, but he's not going to be mistakes that you're going to have to like stay awake about. You know what I mean? It's stupid stuff, kid stuff, right? Maybe being inconsiderate kind of things. That's okay. I guess that's all you really need to know, huh? He needs to get away. He needs to. A big part of his journey. Just trust that he's going to get exactly what he needs from it, but don't expect him to be transparent about what's happening. Okay. All right. Anthony Ross, Guides, Angels, Ancestors. Thank you so much. What does Anthony Ross need to hear today? We're so very blessed and thankful for this opportunity to connect. Share the stream. Thank you, Ashley. I appreciate that. Letting them know. I'm pretty sure a card fell, but I don't know where it went. But anyway, Anthony, you know, you're in an uncomfortable place right now. I wouldn't say overall, and you have this analytical mind. So, as much as you're open to receive this message, I can feel that analytical mind at work, right? But they're telling me that now this is a time of you developing and deepening into your emotional intelligence. There's emotions that are welling up that you haven't had in a while, or you're not used to. There's reactions and responses to things where you maybe just start crying and something really hits you. Um, there's all these other things, right? It's like you're pregnant, but not really, right? Um, and Spirit is saying like you're gonna try your best to kind of like navigate through them as if you're trying to control them. And Spirit is like you can't control the flow, the river, the tide, right? You can't control those things. You will be victorious. This is something you need to go through. This is like a heart awakening. This is what's going to get you so many of the things you perceive yourself to want, but you have to be willing to do the things you don't want to do sometimes, right? And I mean like internal work and like things that feel uncomfortable and scary. I guess even do the things that seem a little bit scary to you, right? Because with the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, it's like you don't recognize the blessing of what something is because it challenges you too much. And you want something that's going to be like where you can stay comfortable the way you are. And that's sort of not the path that is being laid out ahead of you. You know, you have a lot of beautiful things coming to you too, but it's contingent upon your ability to not stay in your comfort zone, right? Don't to leave stagnancy behind. You're welcome, Rebecca. And to take care of the things you need to take care of, because there are people, things, places in your life that you're negligent of right now. And it doesn't mean that you owe anybody anything, but if you like, you know, there's other things that you signed up for or agreed to that are needing your attention. Okay. But with that being said, I think I'm feeling complete, guys. I'm so truly thankful for your support, your encouragement, your allowing me to be a divine messenger. for the messages that are being received tonight. And I'll see you guys next time. I leave you in your divine light of the divine creator.